Hello, everybody! Welcome back again to more Xillia 2. And today, well, we're gonna do some Jude today. Oh boy, he's ready. He's so ready. He's even got his exclamation mark ready. He's gonna begin his own story. Whoa. Jude, I didn't know you wrote a book, man. That's crazy. Didn't even tell me about it. But yeah, we are good to go. We're ready. We're gonna do some crazy stuff. Jude Chapter 1, Idealism and Reality. I honestly kind of forgot about these.
Did you used to play in this park when you were a kid, Ludger?
I used to come here with Julius all the time. I was more of an indoor kid, really. I mean, I would answer this as myself personally, and I'm an indoor kid. I'm still an indoor. Well, I'm not a kid, but I'm still an indoor person. So yeah.
I was more of an indoor kid, really.
Huh? Is that right? I can relate. I was more of a bookworm.
Whoa. He's a bookworm. That's
Yes?
crazy.
Dr. Mathis, it's Mary. Those pushy people are skulking around the lab again. The one guy says he has a valuable spirit fossil. He's insisting that you trade him your device for it.
What? Did he say anything else?
Only that it's from one of the great spirits. Apparently he got it through connections. I'd have Director Balin deal with it, but he's at an investors meeting right now. With just us here, we don't know what to do.
Stonewall him, Mary. You're in Helioborg now?
I am.
I'll be right there. Don't agree to anything he says, okay? And tell everyone else to do the same.
She sure talks loud.
Sorry, guess you heard her.
Indeed.
I have to go take care of that. That was one of the other Spyrite researchers in Helioborg. She seemed a little worked up.
I'm going too. I'd like to help if I can. Can you handle it by yourself?
Can you handle it by yourself?
Yeah, it's my job after all.
I'm going too.
Thanks. In that case, let's get to Helioborg.
Back to Helioborg Fortress, huh? You talk to your other party members in town, and when they have a icon displayed, you can begin a special event involving that character. These are called character stories, which are divided up into chapters. In each character's story, you will be entered in the party consisting of Ludger, the character that story is centered on, and any other necessary party members. So, well, I mean, it's a good thing Jude's already in the party anyway. Necessary party members will be displayed with a lock icon on the menu. Any other characters can be swapped out at will in town, so if you'd like to change your members, you may do so at that time. Well, like I said, nothing really to change here, so both of them are locked. In the laboratory in the Helioborg Research Station. And where... It was Torbalin, right? Do I gotta walk all the way over there, though? That's... Man, I don't know. I don't remember if this game has a fast travel system that's not better than the trains. I hope it does. Because if it doesn't, that's gonna be kind of sad, honestly. Alright. Let's see. What can I do? Anything on the Torbalin High Road? No? Well, I can do this. Alright, it's a free one, man. It's a free one. Can't go wrong with that. Alright, I think we'll just get the heck out of here then. To the Helioborg Research Fortress once again. We're coming for you today. We're gonna be there in no time, and it's gonna be great. Just you wait. Now I can change my leader since I'm outside the place. So I'm going to stick with this team for today, at least as long as I can. I know that there was a Leia side story too. So if this ends up being really short, then we might end up just doing that too before long. So we'll see how things go. We'll see how things go. I'm going to try to mostly avoid battles if I can, since I don't think we really need to fight anything. I mean, I know I just literally said last episode, like, oh yeah, you know, I would have liked to have grinded a little bit. I know I said that, but you know, it was just a preference, you know. I felt like Volt went a little rough. I felt like it was just a little bit rough. So I just feel if maybe we leveled up a little bit more, maybe we could just make some of the fights a little more comfortable. I don't know. I'm just saying. Of course, it wouldn't hurt to maybe level up some of my gear, too, but... You know, that is what it is. Can I double fight multiple enemies yet? I'd really like to fight, oh man. Come on, don't be like this. Warning. Okay, yeah, I guess not yet, still. It's worth a shot. But it also, since, you know, these are effective super enemies or whatever, I should put all my healing stuff on the shortcuts, I feel. And when I say all my healing stuff, I guess I just mean Pixie Circle, right? Yeah, so right stick is just Pixie Circle. We'll POW Hammer on the normal, and then we'll up with... Well, left and... No. Yeah, we'll do Dark Gaze there, I guess. Tipo Spray can stay there, and then we can go ahead and do... Dark Brush? Alright. That should work. POW Hammer! Yeah, there we go. Oh, no, no. Get away. Ow! Pain. Oh, yeah, I should link with Ludger. Because if I link with Ludger, I mean, then the affection levels will go higher, because that, you know, that's how the system works.
Yay, we did it! We're the best!
Oh, yeah, good job. Bee stung.
You gotten stronger.
You got some falling thunder. That's what it was, right? I don't know. I didn't read it. I half read it. And then I pressed the A button before I actually got to process what the heck I just got. No! Stop!
I shall accept your repayment on behalf of the world as Nova.
I don't want to. Oh wait, I can just literally send you away. Later on, you're gonna force me to do it because you just mean like that. Don't be mean. That's all I'm gonna ask. Just don't be mean. Oh, wait a second. I've never been in here. There's nothing but a treasure chest with boots. Gotta get those boots. Definitely gotta get those boots. Say that's a fair improvement for Ludger there, so you can have that, and then Alvin, you can have the cape. It's only 5%. It's not that great. I don't know. I mean, being able to self-sustain by killing enemies is nice, but sometimes it's a little unnecessary too. Like maybe if you're just doing like a Coliseum thing where you're just getting swarms of enemies left and right, maybe it would make sense. Like, hey, every enemy you kill gets your health back. Might be nice, but you know, it's not always necessary. You don't need it. What you do need is some beautiful feathers from these beautiful birds. And this beautiful wall dropping these beautiful rotten bones. Oh man. You'll love to see it. Alright, what the heck do we need to do here? Head to laboratory in the Heliboard Research Station. Oh. Is that just where we fought Volt then?
The Spyrite Research Lab is on the 13th floor of the main building.
I guess I could have just waited for that to pop up, I suppose. Bad timing do be bad timing, but sometimes that just happens. It's like, I didn't know. I didn't know where it was. I was trying to figure that out, and it's like, okay, well, there's the mark on the map. I suppose it doesn't really matter where I go. As long as we make our way in this direction, of course. We gotta go a little bit south and west. This building orientation is a little weird. Like, why is it not north, south, east, west? Why is it just, like, north, northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest? Like, that's essentially the building alignment of this place. A little strange. I guess it can happen, but it is a little strange. You don't see it too often. A lot of buildings do like to align themselves north, south, east, west, but eh. Pretty sure the place I work also does north, south, east, west for the most part. I don't think there's any weird directional stuff going on there.
Come on, you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. It's win-win. I don't see why you even need to bother Dr. Mathis with this.
Look, for the last time, our answer is no.
You sure about that? I've heard a few things about this lab, you know. Your research is dead in the water without this, am I wrong?
Uh-oh.
Let's hurry onward.
Yeah, let's break in there now.
Dr. Mathis!
I'm Jude Mathis. Sorry to keep you waiting. How might I help you today?
Ah, Dr. Mathis. Just the man I wanted to see. I've got an offer you can't refuse. It's about that device of yours.
I already told you, it's still undergoing clinical trials. We're not ready to accept any offers.
But I hear you've achieved a success rate close to 80% with lesser spirit class spyrites. That's good enough for practical use. Sign an exclusive distribution deal with us and you'll find yourselves on Easy Street.
We'll decide when the device is good enough. A 20% failure rate just doesn't cut it.
Is that so? You're certainly cavalier about your lack of progress. I know how much money has been sunk into this project. Investors aren't exactly the patient type. Of course, I didn't come to a contract negotiation empty-handed. That's a great spirit fossil. Something like that might come in handy for your research.
A great spirit. Celsius, perhaps?
Yep, the genuine article. Wielded by the leader of Exodus himself.
Celsius's fossil sank to the bottom of the sea a year ago, in the ruins of the ESS Zenithra. The Riza Maxian government conducted the salvage operation of the Zenithra. I believe that makes this fossil the property of Rize Maxia.
Whoops.
How did you end up with it?
You certainly know your stuff, Dr. Mathis.
Perhaps it's time for
Well,
you
yeah,
to
he was
leave.
there.
I know when I've worn out my welcome. I'll bid farewell for today. But I hope you'll give my proposal some thought, for the sake of your research.
Don't forget that.
Consider it a gift. Although you didn't get it from me, of course. Catch my drift?
Is everything okay? Who was that?
Who was that?
He's from a company that distributes material used in making spyrites. Or at least, that's what they tell the public.
They're interested in Dr. Mathis's experimental new spyrite control device. They just keep coming and coming, no matter how many times we send them away.
Mary, would you put this in safekeeping for me? I don't know if it really is what he claims, but why take any chances?
Of course. I'll inform Dr. Balin as well.
Thanks, Mary. Let's go.
Sounds like a plan. Leave the research fortress. Okay, guess we'll just get the heck out of here then. Back to the bottom of the elevator. All the way. Now, which exit do they want us to take? Do they want us to go to... Do they want us to go to the same way? Our kitty's returned!
Aw, too bad.
Only 2 carrots. Oh, man. Well, that's okay, I guess. Let's go with... Oh, I haven't got any of the items here yet. Let's do that at least once. I think that'll be solid. Anyway. Whoa. Guess it's not leaving necessarily, it's just leaving the building.
Sorry for getting you mixed up in this.
You worry about other people too much. That sort of thing happens a lot. Happened to you a lot?
You worry about other people too much.
I get that a lot. I get where they're coming from, but we just need more data before we can begin full-scale implementation. If we could begin testing it with great spirits. No, forget I said that. We can't rush into things unprepared.
Yeah, you need to move at your own pace. Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
Given the position that I'm in, I need to stay strong and be focused. Any lack of confidence on my part will shake the faith of the people who believe in the project and the folks funding it.
You sure have it rough. I don't like it one bit, you know that?
Thanks for your concern, everyone. And don't worry, I'll be okay. This is just something I have to figure out on my own. Thanks for coming along, Ludger. It felt good to have some backup.
Jude Chapter 1, Idealism and Reality, the end. That was fast. Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. My kitty's returned! Obviously not. Color variation Jude. Oh my gosh, it's green? This dude is just absolutely green. That's crazy. Alright, well, that's cool either way. So, I guess we'll go back to Triglyph and we'll go do Leia's now. I was just kind of... I don't know. I was kind of hoping maybe I was going to drag on a little bit longer than that, but I guess not. So we'll probably get them both done today. Even though I do got to walk all the way back to Triglyph, I think. Is there a fast travel I'm just missing here? Like, seriously.
You don't want him.
Shouldn't have pressed that button. My bad. I'm sorry. I will never do that again. Just kidding. I will obviously do that again someday. Hopefully not today, but I mean, it'll... Oh, I can't even mess with those skills right now. That's pain, actually. Oh my gosh. Why is this game like this? I don't understand. Right now, I'm not understanding things. I'm really not understanding anything. I'm just thinking to myself... I saw something I said about this game at one point, back when I played it. Because this came out... What year was this again? I'm not going to load up for obvious reasons, but 2015, that's what I thought. Yeah, so I was already like a year into doing YouTube stuff at that time when this came out. When I was playing it. A year and a half even, because it was like, what, July 2015? So I've already been at this for a year and a half when this game came out. So I'm just thinking to myself right now, because I remember saying this on Twitter. Well, I don't remember actually saying this on Twitter, but I was looking up some old tweets that I made of this game back in the day. And I was thinking to myself, why did I say that? And one thing in particular was like, I like this. I found this game more fun than Xillia 1. And I'm thinking to myself, why did I think this is more fun than Xillia 1? Like, you gotta deal with this.
You rang?
Not only that, it seems like fast travel's a little weird too. Like, it's... Maybe it becomes available later, but right now I'm just like, the party system where Ludger's just forced in at all times, like, okay. And you only get 4 party members, which you can only change in towns. Like, why is that a thing too? I don't know. I don't know. There's some weird things this game does, and I just... While I don't necessarily say it's bad... It is a little annoying at times, so it just, I don't know. Kind of makes me wonder, like, why did I like this game more than Xillia 1 back in 2015? I don't understand my logic. I don't understand why I was feeling that way at the time. But, it is what it is. One other thing about today's episode, by the way, compared to yesterday, or the last episode, I don't know, yesterday, last episode, whenever it comes out, but... One thing I want to say about this episode is that I did do a little bit of a correction, because I noticed episode 8 versus episode 9. Episode 9 looked like it appeared a little bit darker than episode 8, because, I mean, episode 8 was the last episode I recorded on my old capture card, while 9 was the first one on the new capture card, as I mentioned before. And obviously, this is the second episode I'm recording on the new capture card now. By the way, if you made any notice... On the save files, 2 days in a row. Let's go. We're getting a streak going finally. That aside, though, I did notice that there was some weird dark coloring I felt with that episode. So I went into the Elgato settings and made a little bit of an adjustment. So hopefully the image is a little brighter, you know. It was mostly noticeable. Well, I felt like it was noticeable in general, but I compared this screen in episode 9 to this screen in episode 8, and that's how I was like, yep, it's definitely a little bit darker. I felt like the contrast was just off in general. It just didn't look right, you know? It looked kind of off. Like on my TV screen, it's already kind of bright. I keep my brightness on a little high and the contrast a little bit too. So... I raise it a little bit in the Elgato settings, and hopefully it looks a little bit brighter, a little more contrasty. Maybe not super, like, high, but it's just like a little bit. Enough to make a difference, you know? Hopefully it's good. Let me know. Let me know if you like it better than yesterday's episode. Leia Chapter 1, Leia's Mission. What's your mission, Leia?
Oh, hey, Ludger.
What's up? Got some juicy news you're just dying to share?
You'll have to forgive Leia. She's become a raging scoopaholic. I wouldn't be surprised if she mugged me just to get a story in the crime blotter.
Come on, stop it already.
Jeez Louise.
Oh, Chief. Are you chasing down a hot tip?
Always.
Reporter Leia Rolando would be happy to help.
No.
No.
Oh, come on. How else will I learn?
Learn by finding your own stories.
Very well. Take this to the station.
Chief?
I'm sure you're ready for a simple errand. Off with you now. Chop chop.
Oh, did you get a chance to look at that story I turned in yesterday?
D-. The newspaper is not a diary for your rambling opinions. Next time, try having a point. What were you writing about anyway? Unemployment, the environment, corruption, culture. You can't just write about whatever pops into your head. You need to...
I need to do what?
Figure it out for yourself. I'm going for a walk. See you later. So that's Leia's boss.
Man, what a hard butt. Seems like bosses are all like that. Yeah. Honestly, probably.
It seems like bosses are all like that.
Seriously. You think they're Mr. Nice Guy and then BAM! Out come the fangs. People in charge always pull that.
But he's a world-class writer. When you read one of his pieces, it's like the whole story unfolds in your mind. I would kill to have half his skill.
So that's why you were trying to tag along with him?
The man works so quickly, I've never seen how he does it. I thought this could be my chance. Well, guess I better get this to the station.
Why don't we tag along, shall we?
Thanks. Okay, let's get this done.
It is funny though, my answer to that definitely changed because back in 2015, you know, I started my first job that wasn't for my dad back in 2016. So it's like I didn't have the best idea of how the workforce worked, you know, at the time. And of course, obviously now since 2016, I had one job and then that stopped after COVID happened. And then after a couple years off, I went back into another one that lasted like a month and a half. Mostly, well, I shouldn't say that. I did have one job that lasted like 2 weeks as well in there somewhere as well, but also 2016. But I understand now, like, you know, bosses are just kind of like that, you know? Maybe not all of them. I'm sure there's good ones out there, but it feels like a lot of them are kind of just like that, you know? They're just, I don't know. It's weird. Well, back then, my old response was like, man, he sucks. Like, sometimes, you know? I don't know, maybe I just had a better opinion of things back in the day, but eh. What has Leia got in the mail today?
Listen, Leia. I'm always happy to get texts from you, but...
What's up? You sound serious.
Enough with the emoticons already. I can barely even figure out what your messages are about. And what's with this creepy frog picture you sent over? How the hell is that supposed to look like me?
What? The emoticons make texting cute and fun. And the frog has those morose little eyes that made me think of you.
Jeez. You have my sympathies, Alvin. Get with it, Alvin. You can't communicate without emoticons these days. True.
Get with it, Alvin. You can't communicate without emoticons these days.
You can't be serious.
See? Ludger gets it. If there's something you can't quite put into words, you can convey it with an emoticon.
Got any examples?
Well, like when you're bummed out. Or, you know, psyched up about something.
You can't convey those in words? And you're a journalist?
I mean, I could, but emoticons are cuter. It makes your mail all lively and fun. It makes the recipient happy to read it.
Maybe that's true when normal people use them. But your messages are so packed with emoticons it looks like some sort of facial expression cipher. Have some pity for the guy who has to decode them.
Fine. I'll be more careful.
I must have watched a lot of these skits twice. I didn't even think I did that, but apparently I must have. Deliver the envelope to the station attendant. Where is that? Oh, I'm running the wrong way. I'm stupid. Yeah, I must have watched a lot of these twice because I'm noticing the check marks near both choices, meaning I've done both choices. Very interesting. Very peculiar, you could say, even. Because I didn't expect that. I thought maybe I watched most of these once. Maybe a couple of them I would have looked over again just to maybe hear the Ludger voice, but I don't know. I do not know. I don't know if I want to buy anything. I also want to keep my gold so I can do stuff with it, you know, and ooh, the elemental ore. Oh wait, you know what? It's only 5% though. Wait, 3 versus 4 battles? Seriously? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna get that potato salad. You never know when a boss fight might just kick my butt, where an extra 5% stats might come in handy. And honestly, same with that too. I don't know if that's gonna make a big difference. I just say buy both of those and hope maybe, you know, if you ever have to use them, you'll be good to go.
Excuse me, I'm from the Daily Triglyph.
Ah, yes. You have it then? You that new girl they hired?
Yep, that's me.
Huh. And you're from Rizamaxia, right? So you guys just borrow power from spirits whenever you need anything?
Well, yeah, I guess you could say that.
Like, if you get diarrhea or something, you'd need to pray to the spirits or perform rituals to get better? You don't have to worry about that here. Our healthcare system is second to none. If you ever get the trots or anything, just let us know.
Uh-huh. It's kind of random, but sure.
Sorry, that kind of shook me up.
Do you think he was trying to be rude? What was so shocking about it? What was so shocking about it, actually?
What was so shocking about it?
We have doctors in medicine in Rizamaxia too. We don't do rituals to heal ourselves. But I guess that's the impression we give folks in Olympias.
Leia.
If you let every Olympian misconception bug you, you'll grind your teeth down to the gums.
I know. I guess I just get irritable when I'm hungry.
You're hungry?
Have a Snickers.
Let's just get this back to the chief. He said he was going for a walk. He's probably still somewhere around town.
Oh, you better believe it.
Oh man, I'm so hungry.
A bar would probably be our best bet to get a bite around here. What do you think? Why are we doing this again? Can't you just use your GHS to call your editor?
Even if I called, he'd never answer. Finding him on the street is our only shot.
Alright, well, the kitty's back.
Too bad.
Torbil and Jade? Alright, let's do it again. More Torbil and High Road for you. Oh, it's not too far. Man, I like how the mission objective is very not helpful. It looks like Leia's getting hungry. Like, what am I supposed to do? Thankfully, they point me in the right direction, so, you know, no big deal. Could be worse.
I'm back now, Chief.
You're fired.
Researching something? I'll help.
Tell me something. Why do we do extensive research?
In order to write articles for the newspaper?
Okay then. And what do those newspaper articles require?
Well, speed? Wait, no. Maybe accuracy?
The station agent you gave the documents to is kind of a creepy fellow, right? Say you were writing an article about him. You think all you'd need is speed and accuracy? If you don't know the answer, you might as well give up.
So what exactly was he trying to say? So he knew about the station agent? Yeah, what was he trying to say?
So what exactly was he trying to say?
You got me. That his idea of advice, or was he just being a jerk?
I wonder. It's weird to say this, but that was actually the longest conversation he's ever had with me about the job. It's gotta mean something. Anyway, he said I should give up trying to be a reporter if I didn't know the answer. Which means if I learn the answer, I can be a reporter.
That's one way to look at it.
All right, I'll figure it out.
So she's got to learn the answer, but she doesn't already know it, so she should just give up then.
Whenever you need help with your gig, just let me know. Thanks for everything today, guys.
You're welcome, Leia. You're absolutely welcome. Well...
Great work out there. Today was another tough one, huh? You know, there's nothing I love more than a hard worker. So here, I got this for you.
Color variation Leia, is that what we just got, or... Skill Tome Gold Digger LU. Agility and Intelligence. Ooh. Lottery! Alright, and that's even better, too, because... well, actually, we don't really get that much gold from battling, I suppose, but still, 25% chance to double your gold every battle. I mean, that's essentially... That'll stack. That'll stack up over time anyway, so, you know, I can't complain. Intelligence, HP gain, and then you got nothing. You got Fury Stoke. Performing time will make you the focus of enemy attack. I don't know if I want that, though. I might just put that on just for the heck of it, and then just be confused why Rowan keeps getting attacked. I will possibly... I shouldn't say probably. I will possibly regret that, though, but... right now, it's fine. Not a big deal. Hop a ship from Marksburg to the Lottie Sea Haven. Okay, so... I guess the real question is, how do I get back to Marksburg? I believe it's a train, if I'm not mistaken. Just gonna double check that real quick to see if we gotta go there, because I think that's where we gotta go. I think that's where we gotta go. We can go to Duval, we can go to Marksburg. I'm going to Marksburg. We're marking the burg. Ba 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 doo ba da ba doo ba doo ba 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 doo doo doo. Okay, no one to talk to in Marksburg. Actually, I should double check to make sure there's no one in Duval to talk to. Maybe there's more story stuff. Something's changed. No, it hasn't.
Marksburg seems like a pretty nice city.
Yeah, it's like a bridge between Olympias and Riza Maxia. Not just literally, but metaphorically, you know? A year ago, I'd never have believed this could exist at all.
Isn't it amazing how much our actions can change the future?
Speaking of which, it's amazing how much Jude's changed.
Huh? Me?
Look at your hair! Suddenly you're all trendy.
Exploring your sexy side, are you, Jude?
Oh, snap.
Sexy? Rowan, come on. It doesn't have anything to do with that.
So, what prompted it?
I just like to try something different now and then.
In other words...
exploring your sexy side. I guess.
Yeah, there you go, Jude. You admit to it. That's all good. It's all good. He knows what he wants. He knows what he's doing. Alright, I'll check Duval real quick, and then... there's nothing here. Okay, well that's... it's pretty fantastic, actually. Alright, so then, I guess with that... I think we'll call this an episode today. So on the next exciting episode, we shall make our way finally to, where? Lottie Sea Haven? Yes, that was it. So we'll go there, and we'll see what the main story has in store for us next. It's going to be crazy, probably. And, yep. I'll see you next time, everyone. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Hello, everybody. You've reached the end of this video. But before we go for the day, I would just like to give a quick shout out to the Tier 4 and above channel members. Phoenix Edgeworth, Acheron X2, Gamer Mario 64, and Jello Cat. thank you everyone for being awesome and supporting the channel. If you too would like to get your name shouted out at the end of each video and live stream, shoutouts are available to all Tier 4 and above channel members. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, everyone, and I'll see you later!